Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good, good. Welcome to the replay. Viewers, sorry about my hand. If you're joining me on the replay, good morning. Thanks for coming. We're inside a car in case you couldn't tell. Thanks for joining on the replay. We are going to talk a little bit about driving an electric car and what that's really like. So we'll give a couple minutes for people to join. Then I can tell you about me. So my name's hchybinski, and I'm a lifestyle blogger. Good morning. Thanks for joining. I blog at hackscrap.com. That's HACSCRAP.com. And it's a lifestyle blog where I share, every Monday I share my meal plan for the week. Every Wednesday I share some real life fashion advice. But I also sprinkle in there some parenting, some real life ideas and inspiration to help make your life a little bit easier, because we all know life is hard enough. There is absolutely no point in it being any more difficult. So if I learn something new and clever, my job is to share it with you. So that's what I do on my blog. For the last month, let's get started though with this hybrid electric car thing. So for the last month, thanks to the Driving on Energy program, my family and I have been driving around in this sweet little 2015 Ford Fusion hybrid, electric hybrid. I'm gonna turn the engine off for right now. So it is a sweet little ride. It's a 4-door. You could probably fit 5 people in it quite comfortably. Electric hybrid, what does that mean? That means that it runs off of both gas and electric. What? And when you put it in electric mode, the car decides what's the most efficient mode of transportation. So we've had it for a month, right? I just said we've had it for a month. And I have spent less than $20 on gas. That's right. Less than $20 on gas in a month. And I've gone over 900 miles this month. So, because the car also tracks that for you. But I've gone over 900 miles, spent $20 on gas. Most of that is running my kids around. An interesting tidbit that I learned is the car also tracks how much time you spend driving. And I've spent over a work week of time, over 40 hours in a month, driving. So think about that when you're wondering why you can't get things done, right? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to turn the engine back on, and we're going to look at some features in the car, okay? All right, let's see. Keyless start, first of all, which is nice. I typically drive a Honda CR-V, and it's a few years older, so we don't have keyless start. We don't have a GPS screen, but it's a great car. All right, bear with my hand. I'm going to flip you around so you can see some stuff here. All right, so here's where it shows you right here. That's how far I've driven in a month. That's how many hours I've driven in a month, right? And you can see right here, I still have half a tank of gas, and I'm pretty good on battery life, right, for the car. So that's not too bad. Now let's come over here, and there's the radio and the controls, and then here's this. This shows you where the power to the car is going. As you can see right now, we're running solely off battery power. And it's going to the electric motor, other, which I think is the sync to my phone, and climate, because I had the heat on a little earlier. But there's the radio. You can sync your phone to it. There's GPS. So it really gives you a lot of nice, let's see if this will tell you. Okay, so this tells you how much battery you have left, how much time to fully charge at plug-in, and all that good information. So this is like a wealth of information here on the car that you can see all kinds of good stuff. Okay, all right, now let's give you a little, everybody likes to see the interior. So it's a really great car. Here's the passenger seat, there's my bag. You've great view, as you can see. dashboard. Okay, lights, operational. Here's the keyless entry is over here. We're going to stop the car for right now, but I'm going to go show you what you do when you need to plug it in. So let's head outside. All right, so this is it, right? And we just said that it had 70%, right? Still? Okay, so you do that. Then there's this handy plug like this that I have plugged into an outlet in my garage. And all you do is plug it in, just like that. And now your car is charging. So I do this every night. Okay, so I do that every night. I would come home from wherever we were and we would get in the car and I would charge it up overnight so that it would be ready to go in the morning. And relatively easy, right? Is the cat in? Is the door locked? Is the car plugged in? Done. And then it's ready to go the next day. You can go about 20 miles on total battery, which is really pretty cool. And like I said, in a month of time, I have put in less than $20 worth of gas. Now granted, gas is under $2 a gallon here in Pennsylvania, so that's a pretty good gas price, right? Yeah. Love it. But, so it's been really cool. What about questions? Who has questions about driving an electric car? It's been weird. It's so quiet. Did you hear when we had the engine started? Here, let's see if we can start the engine again. All right. You guys are really testing my periscope skills today. All right. Safety first. Ready? Let's start the engine again. Oh, you know what I did? I left it plugged in. Let me unplug it. And the car tells you all these cool things. Like it tells you, because you can't hear it. You don't know that the engine's on because you can't hear it. It's silent. I've driven down my street. People are walking their dog. They're like, it's the stealth bomber coming down the street. They can't hear a thing. They're startled when I put down the window and I'm like, hey, how's it going? The tires make a little bit of noise. Other than that, listen. Car's on, ready to drive. Isn't that crazy? It's crazy. So anyway, it's very cool because it's very quiet. And we've had a great time this month driving it. Thank you, Ford. Thank you, Driving on Energy. Thank you for the opportunity to try this out and learn something totally new and learn something new about myself, my family, my driving methods. Because another cool thing that the car does, it has brake coach. So it'll tell you how efficiently you're braking and that energy goes back into the battery. So it's almost like a video game. So you pull up, you roll up to the stop sign and you're thinking about all the things you learned in driver's ed, right? And you see, oh, that was a 75% return. That was a pretty good stop. Next time, ooh, 90, getting better. 100% stop, yes. My kids were like, oh, Mom, that was a bad stop. That was only 65%. I'm like, that was the person in front of me. So, but that's fun. How about the back seat? You want to see the back seat? Yes? All right, let's see if I can do this without blocking everything up again. You guys are so good. So here's the back seat. Okay. Let's see if you can see a little bit more. So typical back seat, there's a sunroof, right? Which is totally cool. Moonroof. That opens, and today is a beautiful day, so it's the perfect day for the moonroof. Let's see if we can get this back in the stand so I don't make you all nauseous. I'm trying to think what else I can tell you about the car. There's one thing that was not my favorite about the car. There's very limited trunk space because that's where the battery is, right? In the trunk. So the trunk is small. So for my family with 2 grown-ups and 2 kids that play sports and we do a lot of shopping, groceries and stuff, the limited trunk space is really a limitation for us. But it's a great second vehicle. Like if you had a vehicle to cart all your crap around, then this would be an awesome car for going out to dinner, for going places, for commuting, because again, less than $20 worth of gas in a month. It's crazy. So anyway, no more questions? Anything? You can hit me up on Twitter at hchybinski, and almost every other social media channel. Again, my blog, my lifestyle blog is hackscrap.com, HACSCRAP.com. And this is just a little view from inside an electric car and a little bit about what it's like to drive an electric car. Thanks a lot for joining, for the hearts, for the questions. I really appreciate it, and I hope you learned something today. Have a great day. See if I can turn this off.